ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind.
The ovary is located at the top of the pistil. Is that true? False. That's correct. What are the number of PN junctions in the vesicle? Bishop is here. 2. 2 is correct.
Your total is 39 points. The instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure.
Barometer.
Barometer. That is right. Thank you. It is okay if that applause was for me. But if it's for our contestants, then we have to do it better. Good, good, excellent. So to our cherished audience, online, in person, our esteemed teachers, head teachers, of course, our brilliant participants, junior high school participants. I am indeed very thrilled to welcome all of us to today's contest, which is the 6th of the Ashanti Regional Qualifiers. Once again, we are about to embark on a scientific journey. And like I always say, Junior Science and Maths Quiz is not just a quiz, but is a journey of scientific discovery. And of course, I am super excited to embark on this adventure with all of you. My name is Dr. Mrs. Sandra Bankwakwatin of the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology, College of Science, KNUST. Yes. Junior Science and Maths Quiz is brought to all of us by KNUST. KNUST is excellence. Whenever you hear KNUST, you say excellence. KNUST. Thank you. Thank you. KNUST occupies an enviable position globally as the best university in terms of quality education 2023. KNUST brings JSMQ in partnership with Eridec Ghana, Ghana Education Service, and DEX Technologies. Proudly sponsored by KNUST IDL. When you hear KNUST IDL, you hear lifelong learning, an essential key to development. KNUST E-Learning Center is also a proud sponsor. KNUST E-Learning Center, just a click. Today, competing for the enviable position of first to join, or second, to join the semifinals, we have ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY. Can we give it up for them? We have New World School, excellent, and we have CSIR Basic School. Wow, wow. My contestants are determined to make their school proud. We want to know your names, your classes. Please, ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY.
I'm a champion, Kelvin, representing ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY JHS.
Thank you. Next.
Final year student.
Good.
I'm a new Timothy, Form 3.
Good. CSIR.
Nyameba Kofi Dati, Form 3.
Oh, excellent.
Rabna Kofi, Form 2.
Wow. Yes, New World.
Caleb Jenfia Usubuatin, final year.
Excellent.
And Ivan Manesian, final year.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you. A resounding round of applause. Yes. Before I start screaming, round one, I need us to breathe in and out. It works, my dear, do it. Breathe in and out. Can we do a last one? Breathe in and out. Round one, fundamental. So this round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it's incorrectly answered, it becomes available as bonus to the other 2 schools to compete for. The score for a bonus point is 1 point. And remember that for this round, when there is a bonus, it is just available once. So if one school presses the buzzer and answers whether correctly or wrongly, the next school doesn't get an opportunity to answer. That is for this round. Good. You have 15 seconds if it's not calculation questions, and 40 if it's calculation questions. If it's your substantive question, you have 2 attempts. If it's bonus, you have just 1 attempt. Please, Bonus is just 1 attempt. Substantive question, 2 attempts. Okay. Failure to press the buzzer before answering a bonus question will nullify your answer. That is no point to be awarded to you, even if you are right. Can we kindly test our buzzers to make sure that everything is on point? ATONSU, BETHEL. Good. CSIR. Good. Newell. Excellent. Question 1. Ready? Y'all ready? Good. There's a preamble to all of you. You are to state the valencies of the following radicals. You are to state the valencies of the following radicals. New World, school. Nitrate. Yes, Ivan?
1.
That is correct. CSIR. CSIR. Carbonate. 2. Good, that is correct. ATONSU, BETHEL. ATONSU, BETHEL. Ivan, why are you pressing? Okay. ATONSU, BETHEL. Sulfate.
2.
That is correct. The next round of questions, there's also a preamble to this. Question 2, you have to state the function of the following. You have to state the function of the following. CSIR. What is the function of the following? The abdomen of the mosquito. Look at me, not the audience.
The abdomen stores the plasmodium in the mosquito.
That is wrong. Bonus, Newell. Yeah.
It stores the food it eats in the abdomen.
It's bonus, so I can't give you half a mark. But what it does is, the storage is just excess, you know, to give it energy. But the main thing is for reproduction and then digestion of food. Yes. ATONSU, BETHEL. The blood absorbed by the mosquito.
It is used by the mosquitoes to fertilize its eggs.
That is correct. But putting it in proper context, so let me give you 2 out of 3, because it's not for fertilization per se, but it's important for the fertilization. What I say. New World. New World, your question? Your question, New World? The spiracles of a mosquito. Yes, Ivan?
It's used to suck blood from its...
That is wrong. Bonus. CSIR.
For respiration.
That is correct. The next question. The next question. The next question. For 40 seconds. So this is a preamble to all of you. Suppose you are managing a construction project and you have a team of workers. The amount of work completed, W, by your team varies proportionally with the number of workers. you have on site. However, there are some additional factors at play. When you have 10 workers, your team completes 120 units of work in a day. But when you have 15 workers, your team completes 180 units of work in a day. I repeat, suppose you are managing a construction project and you have a team of workers. The amount of work completed, W, by your team varies proportionally with the number of workers, N, you have on site. However, there are some additional factors at play. When you have 10 workers, your team completes 120 units of work in a day. But when you have 15 workers, your team completes 180 units of work in a day. Good. So this is to you at ATONSU BETHEL, PRESBY, JHS. This is to you. If you need to complete 300 units of work in a day, how many workers should you have on site? Yes, Timothy?
25 workers.
That is correct. New world. Living in your new world, Ivan and Caleb, this is to you. How many units of work will your team complete in a day if you have 23 workers on the site? Yes, dear.
276 units per day.
That is correct. Good. CSIR. CSIR. Yes, heat. I'm sweating. How many whole days will it take a team of 32 workers to finish 1,000 units of work? CSIR.
What do you get?
Yes.
3 days.
That is correct. New world. New world. Typically, the total number of command buttons on the title bar of an opened word processing window is? Yeah.
3.
That is correct. Yes, it's the minimize, maximize, or restore and close window. CSIR. CSIR. The software that manages the communication between the hardware and the application software of a computer system is called?
Operating system.
Operating system is correct. ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY. The command button in the browser enables a user to fetch the latest copy of the web page. What is it called?
Refresh. Refresh button.
That is correct. Good, excellent. CSIR. CSIR. Why does water have a concave meniscus?
This is because the adhesive forces between the water and the glass or any other container is greater than the cohesive forces within the water molecules.
That is correct. That is correct. So when they start talking and the bell comes, they will still have to finish. That's how come your buzzer was not working. That is correct. Thank you. ATONSU BETHEL. And when somebody is also answering, you don't press the buzzer. But immediately they are done and the bell goes on, or I ask bonus, then you press your buzzer. ATONSU BETHEL. Why does mercury have a convex meniscus?
This is because the cohesive force between the mercury molecules and the container are greater than the cohesive force, adhesive force combining the mercury molecules together.
So I think there's a lot of mix-up. Bonus? Yes, New World?
This is because the cohesive forces between the molecules of mercury are greater than the adhesive forces between mercury and glass or the container.
That is correct. So you mentioned cohesion and then you mentioned the container. You understand? The cohesion is between the molecules. Adhesion between the molecules and the container. You get it? You mixed it up. Mm-hmm. New World. New World. Why can glass of water sometimes form droplets on the outside of the glass? Yes, Ivan?
When water inside glass is cooled, it condenses atmospheric water vapor onto the surface of the glass, and that is why the droplets can be seen.
That is excellent. Correct. Perfectly answered. Perfectly answered. Perfectly answered. Excellent. Excellent. So for question 6, when you get the question wrong, I will not tell you the answer till we are done with that set of questions. Then I'll tell you the answer so that no school has an upper hand over the other school. Are we clear? Okay. So, ATONSU BETHEL. ATONSU BETHEL, PRESBY. Good. A refrigerator operates at 200 watts continuously for a month. How many kilowatts per hour of energy does it consume? And what is the cost if the rate is 0.25 Ghana cedis per kilowatt per hour? Bonus, New World.
The watt per hour will be 126.4 kilowatts, and the cost will be 560 cedis.
That is wrong. New World. Your question? A washing machine operates at 500 watts for a total of 3 hours a week. How many kilowatts per hour of energy is used, and at what cost? And at what is the cost if the rate is 0.30 Ghana cedis per kilowatt per hour? Yes, Ivan.
The kilowatts the kilowatt per hour will be 1.5, and the cost will be 4.5.
That is wrong. CSIR, a computer. Wait. Bonus. Sorry. You have one last chance. Yes. The time is up. Bonus. Okay, time up. So, since this is the last one, I would tell you the answers. I will answer it for you. Yes. So let me start with ATONSU, your own. That a refrigerator operated 200. Yeah. So the energy is 144 kilowatts per hour. And the cost is okay. All right. So, sorry, it's left with your major question. Okay. A computer is used for 5 hours a day. A computer is used for 5 hours a day at 120 watts. How much energy does it consume in a month? And what is the cost if the rate is 0.20 Ghana cedis per kilowatts per hour? Yes, Kofi.
25. 25 joules. And the cost is 5 cedis.
You're wrong. Last attempt. Bonus. Bonus. Time up. Okay, so now I can say my answers. I was eager to tell you my answers. So the ATONSU, the energy was 144 kilowatts per hour. The cost was 36 Ghana cedis. New World. For yours, the energy was 6 kilowatts per hour, and then it was 1.8 Ghana cedis. CSIR. Your energy was 18 kilowatts per hour, and the cost 3.60 Ghana cedis. Okay, question 7. There's a preamble. And this one too, I will not give the answers till the last question. For this, the last, school answers for this question. Okay, New World. Find the area of a semicircle whose radius is 42 centimeters. It's your question, so you don't need.
2,777 centimeters. 2,772 centimeters squared.
That is correct. CSIR. A circular wire has a diameter of 12 centimeters. Find the area covered by the circular wire.
One 173.14 centimeters squared.
That is not correct. Another chance. Timer bonus, New World.
113.14 cm squared.
That is wrong. ATONSU BETHEL. The area of a circle is 616 centimeters squared. Find the diameter of this circle. Yes,
38
you must-
centimeters.
I didn't hear you. Come again.
38 centimeters.
That is wrong. Bonus. CSIR.
28 centimeters.
That is correct. That is correct. So the middle one, it was 104, whole number 1/7 centimeters squared, or 729/7 centimeters squared. Yes. Or 104.1428 centimeters squared. Okay, so there's a preamble, and that is you are to state whether the following statement is true or false. There will be no bonus, because if it's not true, it's false. If it's not false, it's true. However, if a school refuses to answer their substantive question, then there will be a bonus. Good. CSIR. In naming a binary ionic compound, name the non-metal anion first. In naming a binary ionic compound, you name the non-metal anion first. It's true or false?
False.
That is correct. ATONSU BETHEL. Diatomic compounds contains two atoms which are always identical, true or false?
False.
That is correct. Because sometimes they are non-identical, like the HCl. Yeah. New World. Potassium phosphate contains a metal and a polyatomic ion. True or false?
True.
That is correct. It is true. ATONSU BETHEL. Water helps. ATONSU BETHEL. Water helps protect your spinal cord, and it acts as a lubricant and cushion for your joints. True or false?
True.
That is correct. New World. Lack of water in the body of animals can cause increasing blood pressure. True or false?
False.
You are wrong. It is true. And I need my audience to be silent, please. CSIR. Water increases the milk production and reproduction in livestock. True or false?
True.
That is correct. New World. Repetitive strain injuries are common among professional computer gamers. Is it true or is false?
It is true.
That is correct. It is true. Ivan, you are sweating. CSIR. Having an antivirus software is not necessary if you are careful about which websites you visit and what you download. True.
Sorry. True.
Is wrong. It's false. ATONSU BETHEL. Because there are 0-day threats and a lot of threats that you cannot be careful enough. So it is important for software, for how do you call it, antivirus software. ATONSU BETHEL. It's okay. It's okay to look at a computer screen from any distance as long as the text is readable. True or false?
False.
That is correct. So on that note, we come to the end of round 1. I hear my audience say heat, heat, heat. In fact, there is heat. No, I think it's more than heat. There is fire and brimstone. Round 1, CSIR Basic School, 20 points. ATONSU BETHEL, 20 points. New World School, 22 points. JSMQ is so appreciative to our teachers, our head teachers, to our partners, our sponsors, Ghana Education Service, Eridec Ghana, DEX Technologies, KNUST IDL, KNUST E-Learning Center. Thank you so much. Round 2. So before I start reading the fundamentals of this round, it is so crucial that we test our buzzers. So ATONSU BETHEL, can we hear your buzzer? Good. CSIR? Good. Newell? Excellent. Good. Round 2. Fastest brain, fastest finger. This round we test your prowess, how fast your brain and your fingers are. And it should go hand in hand, my dear. One shouldn't go ahead of the other. One question will be read out to you, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer or respond, you should press the buzzer. Okay. Before you attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify that school from that particular question. Okay? And immediately you press your buzzer, you have 3 seconds to talk. Please, don't press it and now be dreaming and be thinking of what to say. Please. 3 seconds. Good. If a school gets the question wrong, the remaining 2 schools gets the opportunity to compete to answer. If the next school gets it wrong, the last school or the third school has the opportunity to answer. That is if the question hasn't been built out. Okay. Remember, -1. If you get this, you get any question in this round wrong. -1. So you don't do guesswork. I wish you all the best. I think this is the time to do another breathing exercise. Just once, breathe in. Good. Release it gradually. Excellent. Timothy, you didn't breathe in. Okay. I think he is fine and he's poised for action. Question 1 in this round. What do you call the fin on a fish that provides stability to the fish as it swims? ATONSU BETHEL.
Lateral fin.
That is wrong. Provides stability to the fish as it swims and helps prevent the fish. CSIR.
Pelvic fin.
That is wrong. And helps prevent the fish from rolling over, keeping it upright in water. Time out. New World play is safe. You decided to play it safe. The answer is dorsal fin. The next question. Which finger is used to type the letter T? New World.
The left index finger.
That is correct. So it is important that you don't action, but you speak. So Ivan, next time. Okay. The next question. Question 3. What term describes the period of fertility and mating behavior in female mammals? Okay. Time up. Is the estrous cycle or heat? Next question. What is the Excel function for square root? New World? New World?
Capital S, capital Q, capital R, capital T.
Okay, so I'll deduct some marks. I'll tell you why, and I won't pass it on. I'll tell you why. So after you've done that, you bring your bracket. Yes, the bracket should come. Yes. So I will give you 2 out of 4. Okay, the fifth question. Give an example of a common household item that is a suspension. CSIR.
Milk of magnesia.
That is correct. Sixth question. Identify the class of peripherals that serve as the primary interface for command entry into computational systems. CSIR.
Input devices.
That is correct. The seventh question. Fastest brain, fastest finger. Seventh question. Fastest brain, fastest finger. The sum of an interior angles of a polygon is 540 plus 3x. If the sides of the polygon is 10, find x. Yes, CSIR.
300.
That is correct. Woo! Excellent. Next question, which will be the last for the round. Next question, the last for this round. Good. A ramp is used to lift a 200 kg object to a height of 2 meters. If the actual force used is 800 Newton, calculate the actual mechanical advantage. Yes, New World?
2.
No. Yes, CSIR?
250.
No. Time up is 2.5. So on that note, we come to the end of round 2.
Ideal Solomon Bennett students, is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Oh, a resounding round of applause. I think we can do it better. Good. At the end of the second round, at the end of round 2, ATONSU BETHEL, you tried, you had -1. New World, you had 5 points. CSIR, 10 points. So in total, ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY JHS 19 points, New World 27 points, CSIR 30 points. Round 3. So I believe that we can appreciate the excitement that is associated with science. Yes. Thank you. Round 3. Round 3. Because this is closely contested, I believe that it is so crucial that my contestants harness every single opportunity and point to their advantage and come out victorious. But from where I sit, you are doing excellently well. Keep it up. Round 3. This is the Science and Technology Challenge round, and we appreciate the immense efforts of DEX Technologies as they powered this round for us with their DEX Science sets. One question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 1-5, 15 points. For 15 minutes, you will be given 15 minutes to complete the task for 15 points. Okay, the preamble. You have been given 2 batteries, V and V1, 3 resistors labeled R1, R2, and R3, emitting diode labeled L, and 2 transistors, both labeled EBC. This is your task 1. You are to Construct the circuit in the diagram below with the components. You are not to start work. Please, leave the components. Leave them. When you hear start work, then you start touching. Please, for now. Read, concentrate on the questions and listen. Task 1, you have to construct the circuits in the diagram below with the components provided. So you see the diagram below. 1, you are to connect the positive terminal of battery V1 to point A and negative to points B and C. You are to observe what happens to the LED. You are to connect the positive. Secondly, you are to connect the positive terminal of the battery V1 to point A, to point B, and negative to point A and C. You have to observe what happens to the LED. Then you are also to connect the positive terminal of the battery V1 to point A and B and negative to point C. And you are also to observe what happens. These are your related task questions. What were your observations in task 1, 2, and 3? What logical gate was demonstrated in this experiment? That's your second question. And then thirdly, you are to give one application of the circuits. Are we all good? My contestants, my dear contestants, if we are good, start work, 15 minutes.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
as a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
Yes, please. Time up, stop work. Leave the components and bring the sheets, please. Leave the components and bring the sheets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
are the number of PN junctions in a resistor? Bishop is here. 2. 2 is correct.
Your total is 39 points. The instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure.
Barometer.
Barometer. That is right. Thank you. Okay. So this one was a tough one for 15 marks. And as I went round, 4 marks was awarded to proper setup. So I made you redo everything so that I have a look. Okay, I should start with, who should I start with? New World, yours is here. So your setup was excellent. Your task 1, 2, 3, excellent. When it came to the related questions, this is what I expected. And I am actually surprised because when I came round, for both task 1 and 2, the lead didn't come on. But I don't know why you put the lead came on your paper for task 2. So because of that, you lost 1 mark. So you had 2/3 for that. And the logical gates demonstrated is the A and D. You read XOR. That's wrong. And yes, an application is security systems. You got that right. So in all, New World, around 3. New World, Round 3. 13 points. ATONSU. My dear ATONSU, BETHEL, PRESBY, JHS. When I went round, your setup was excellent. But I'm not too sure what happened with your task 2. Because where you connected, you had the lights on for the task 2. I don't know what happened. So you lose 1 mark there, and with your narration 2, you lost 1 mark there because of the task 2. And the logical gate, you had it right, A and D, excellent. The application, you had it wrong. So, you know, ATONSU. 13 over 15. Aha. CSIR. Nyameba. Erabna. I'm not too sure what happened, but your construction of the circuits was wrong. And so, but you made some connections, I would give you 1. And the rest, no. CSIR. Your related question. The first tax was right. So you had 2 out of 15. So in all, you want to learn that one again because you tried, but some portions you had it wrong. That's why I gave you 1. Some portions you had it wrong, but you had some portions right. So in total, CSIR Basic School, 32 points. ATONSU BETHEL PRESBY, 32 points. New World, 40 points. Round 4. This contest is closely contested, so it's not over until it is over. We are so appreciative, our sponsors, our partners. Eridec Ghana Education Service, Dex Technologies, our proud partners. Our sponsors, wonderful sponsors. KNUST IDL, KNUST E-Learning Center Round 4. We would want to test our buzzers before the fundamentals are even read. Can we start with New World? Good. CSIR. Wonderful. ATONSU. Good. So this round is the last round, the 4th round, the action round, decoding the clues round, or riddles round. So a series of clues will be read out to you. I will indicate the number of clues we are on with my fingers. If you answer on the first clue, you answer correctly. On the first clue is 6 points. On the second is 5. On the third is 4. On the fourth is 3. And other indicators is 3. Remember, press the buzzer You will be called and then you answer. Failure to press the buzzer will disqualify you from that particular set of riddles or decoding the clues. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, Timothy, are you ready? Thank you, my dear. Set 1. I am a concept in nature. My boundaries are shaped by interactions. My characteristics include temperature, humidity, and other environmental conditions. My concept relates to an organism's unique way of life and its impact. Yes, ATONSU.
Ecosystem.
No. CSIR.
Adaptation.
No. My concept relates to an organism's unique way of life and its impact on the ecosystem. I encompass how an organism interacts with others in an ecosystem. I define what an organism eats, what eats it, and how it contributes to the ecosystem. I describe how a species interacts with and lives in its habitats. Who am I? Yes, New World.
Food chain.
No. Is ecological niche. Oh yeah, it is. Set 2. I am a digital connector found within many electronic documents. When I am activated, I can take you to a different location. CSIR.
Hyperlink.
That is correct. Good. And the second clue. Set 2. Set 2. I was first discovered by the Babylonians, but I am named after a Greek philosopher. I am a mathematical concept. However, I have applications in engineering, architecture, navigation, and even art. I exist in only a very specific kind of geometric shape. Yes, ATONSU.
Pi.
No. I exist in only a specific, in only a very specific kind of geometric shape. You will find me useful in determining the distance between 2 points. New World.
Diameter.
No. You will find me useful in determining the distance between 2 points in a plane. I am often remembered by a simple equation involving squares. Who am I? Who? CSIR? You have attempted
Area.
already?
No.
No, okay. Yeah?
Area.
No.
For no point.
For no points, yes, Ivan?
Hypotenuse.
No. I take my points myself. Pythagoras theorem. Set 4. This is the last one. Set 4 is the last one. My dearest ATONSU CSIR New World, the last one, set 4. There's a lot of tension. Breathe in, out. In, out. Set 4. I am often encountered in chemistry labs and play a vital role in many scientific experiments. I am often represented using chemical formulas or phase diagrams. When substances combine to form me, they retain their individual properties. CSIR. CSIR.
Physical changes.
No. When substances combine to form me, they retain their individual properties. My composition can be homogeneous or New World.
Mixture.
Mixture! 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 All too soon, we have come to the end of yet an exciting, scintillating contest. End of round 4, end of the contest. Oh, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. I need more for them. I need more for them. I believe that this contest has been one of the most exciting contests that has, yes, I like the word amazing. Thank you, amazing, amazing contest. We have witnessed here at the end of round 4. There is an AC here, but everybody is sweating. ATONSU BETHEL. ATONSU BETHEL, I'm proud of you. At the end of round 4, ATONSU BETHEL had 0. CSIR Basic School, I'm very, very proud of you, my dear girl, the only lady in the midst of gallant men. You have fought a good fight, and you should be proud of yourself, my girl. Arabna, thank you. You had 5 points. New World had 3 points. In total, you want to hear the total? ATONSU BETHEL, 32 points. Oh, clap for them. CSIR. ATONSU BETHEL, that was an excellent performance, but there can be only one winner. So Kelvin and Timothy, a big congratulations to you. CSIR. Nyameba. Nyameba Pia. You fought the good fight. Sister Rabna. CSIR. You have done well. 37 points. New World. 43 points. My dear contestants, your curiosity, your hard work is off charts, and I salute you today. A big thank you to my wonderful audience in person and online for being part of this incredible contest. My name is Dr. Mrs. Sandra Abankwakwating of the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology, College of Science, KNUST. I have been your quiz moderator. Thank you.